What if the greatest business boom of the next 20 years has nothing to do with artificial intelligence? It's already happening, and most people are looking the other way. Every single day, roughly 10,000 Americans reach retirement age, and according to U.S. Census Bureau projections, by 2034 older adults will outnumber children for the first time in U.S. history. Today, we're uncovering the businesses poised to explode because America is aging, why demand is accelerating faster than many investors realize, and how smart entrepreneurs are positioning themselves now. By the end of this video, you'll understand where the biggest opportunities are developing, why demographics create some of the most predictable markets in business, and how to recognize industries that could experience decades of sustained growth. Think of aging America as a massive wave already rolling toward shore. The question isn't whether it arrives, it's who will be ready when it does.
Hello, if you're new to the channel, I'm Dave Karpinski. Yes, I am a real person behind this. I bring more than 40 years of global consulting and executive leadership experience, working at some of the world's most respected consulting organizations, including McKinsey & Company, Accenture, Ernst & Young, IBM, Infosys, Cognizant, and SAP. Throughout my career, I've advised hundreds of C-suite executives and led large-scale business transformations for Fortune 500 companies and major public sector organizations, including Google, Nike, Lockheed Martin, Disney, Costco, government agencies, the military, defense organizations, and leading technology companies. Everything you see on this channel is built on real-world experience. The ideas, strategies, analysis, and insights come from decades of hands-on consulting and leadership. My goal is simple: help you understand AI, business, technology, leadership, and investing through practical, experience-backed advice you can actually apply.
As always on this channel, we are not sponsored by any company, and you won't find any affiliate links in the description. This is not a paid promotion. Every recommendation we make is based solely on our own research, analysis, and opinions. We are not paid or influenced by any sponsor. Most business trends come and go. Demographics move slowly, but reshape entire economies. Imagine trying to stop a freight train that's already traveling at full speed. That's what population aging looks like. Millions of baby boomers continue moving into retirement while people are living longer than previous generations. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the population over age 65 is expected to grow dramatically over the coming decades. Unlike fashion or technology trends, birthdays cannot be delayed. Businesses serving older adults aren't betting on consumer preferences, they're serving an expanding customer base that grows every year. That simple reality explains why investors increasingly follow demographics instead of headlines. When people hear healthcare, they often picture hospitals. That's only a small part of the opportunity. Picture a giant tree with dozens of branches extending in every direction. One branch is home healthcare. Another is physical therapy. Others include occupational therapy, medical transportation, diagnostic testing, rehabilitation equipment, pharmacy delivery, hearing services, and specialized clinics. As Americans age, many prefer receiving care in their own homes whenever possible. Industry research from organizations like McKinsey and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services has highlighted continued growth in home-based care. The real opportunity isn't one business, it's an entire ecosystem supporting healthier, longer lives. Imagine replacing a hospital room with a living room. That's exactly what's happening across the country. Home healthcare companies provide skilled nursing, therapy, medication management, and daily assistance while allowing seniors to remain independent. For families, it's often more comfortable. For healthcare systems, it can be less expensive than extended hospital stays. Picture arrows moving patients from expensive institutions back into their homes. Demand continues rising as the senior population expands. A company serving just 100 long-term clients can generate recurring monthly revenue while building trusted relationships that last for years. But healthcare is only one piece of a much larger economic transformation. Most homes weren't designed for people in their 80s. That creates enormous opportunity. Picture a staircase gradually transforming into a wheelchair ramp, a slippery bathtub becoming a walk-in shower, and narrow hallways widening for mobility equipment. Businesses specializing in aging-in-place renovations install grab bars, wider doorways, non-slip flooring, stair lifts, smart lighting, and accessible kitchens. Instead of moving into assisted living, many homeowners choose to modify the homes they already love. A remodeling company completing 4 accessibility projects each month at an average of $15,000 creates substantial annual revenue while serving a market expected to grow for decades. And that's just inside the home. Losing the ability to drive changes everything. Medical appointments, grocery shopping, family visits, and social activities suddenly become transportation challenges. Imagine removing the wheels from someone's daily life. Specialized transportation businesses help restore that independence. These services range from wheelchair-accessible vans to scheduled medical transportation and companion driving services. Unlike rideshare apps, these companies often provide trained drivers who assist passengers safely from door to door. As the senior population grows, reliable transportation becomes an essential service rather than a convenience. That recurring demand creates a business model many entrepreneurs have barely noticed. The next opportunity solves another everyday challenge families face. Cooking every meal becomes more difficult as mobility, vision, or health changes. That's creating rapid growth for businesses delivering nutritious meals tailored to older adults. Imagine a calendar where healthy meals arrive like clockwork several times each week. Some companies specialize in diabetic-friendly menus, heart-healthy nutrition, or physician-recommended diets. Others combine meal delivery with wellness checks, providing extra peace of mind for families. Recurring subscriptions create predictable cash flow while helping seniors maintain independence. Instead of selling food once, these businesses build long-term customer relationships that often last for years. But nutrition isn't the only daily need creating massive business opportunities. For years, technology became more complicated. Now it's becoming simpler because it has to. Picture a smartphone with oversized buttons, voice assistants, fall detection, medication reminders, and emergency response, all built into one device. Entrepreneurs are developing products specifically for older adults, rather than expecting seniors to adapt to mainstream technology. Smart home monitoring, wearable health devices, medication dispensers, and AI-powered wellness assistants continue gaining adoption. Gartner and healthcare technology analysts expect connected care solutions to expand significantly as healthcare shifts closer to home. The businesses succeeding aren't selling gadgets, they're selling confidence and independence. And one final industry may benefit more than almost all the others. Living longer changes financial planning completely. Retirement savings must last longer, healthcare expenses increase, and estate planning becomes more complex. Imagine stretching a rubber band that once covered 20 years until it now needs to cover 30 or even 35. Financial advisors specializing in retirement income, Medicare planning, long-term care planning, tax strategies, trusts, and wealth transfer are seeing growing demand. Insurance agencies focused on supplemental coverage and long-term care products also benefit from demographic change. The aging population isn't creating one new industry, it's reshaping dozens simultaneously. And that's only the beginning, because some of the biggest opportunities aren't serving seniors directly, they're serving the families caring for them. Behind every aging American is often an entire network of adult children trying to balance careers, families, and caregiving. Picture one person trying to juggle 5 spinning plates. That's the daily reality for millions of caregivers. Businesses that reduce stress for these families are becoming increasingly valuable. Care coordination services, appointment management, medication scheduling, respite care, and caregiver consulting solve real problems people gladly pay to eliminate. Many companies now offer subscription models that provide ongoing support instead of one-time services. They're not simply helping seniors, they're helping entire families reclaim time and peace of mind. And once families begin trusting a provider, they often purchase additional services as needs evolve. A cane, walker, wheelchair, or mobility scooter isn't just equipment, it's freedom. Imagine someone regaining the ability to visit friends, shop independently, or simply move safely around their home. That's why demand for mobility products continues expanding. But the real opportunity extends far beyond selling equipment. Businesses providing installation, maintenance, rentals, repairs, home delivery, and personalized fitting create multiple recurring revenue streams. Add smart technology like fall detection and GPS tracking, and the value increases even more. As the senior population grows, mobility becomes less of a niche market and more of an essential consumer category. Another overlooked opportunity is happening just outside the healthcare industry. Tasks that once took an hour can eventually become difficult or unsafe. Climbing ladders, cleaning gutters, washing windows, changing smoke detector batteries, or trimming trees often require outside help. Imagine a home slowly accumulating small maintenance problems like pebbles filling a bucket. Businesses offering senior-focused home maintenance packages solve dozens of these issues with one predictable monthly subscription. Instead of waiting for emergencies, they perform regular inspections and preventative maintenance. Homeowners stay safer, families worry less, and businesses enjoy recurring revenue. It's a simple idea with enormous long-term demand because homes continue aging alongside the people living inside them. Here's an opportunity many entrepreneurs overlook completely. Millions of older Americans own beloved pets, but may struggle with lifting heavy food bags, transporting animals to veterinarians, or grooming energetic dogs. Picture a bridge connecting two important needs: caring for seniors and caring for their companions. Businesses providing mobile grooming, pet transportation, in-home pet sitting, dog walking, and veterinary concierge services are quietly expanding. They're serving two customers at once: the senior who wants independence and the family that wants reassurance. It's a reminder that demographic changes create secondary markets most competitors never think about. One small business owner recognized exactly this pattern. A former physical therapist noticed that many of her elderly patients struggled with simple household tasks after returning home. Instead of opening another clinic, she launched a company providing non-medical home support, safety assessments, light maintenance coordination, and family communication services. Her first year generated modest revenue. By year 5, referrals from hospitals, physicians, and satisfied families created a waiting list. Because clients often stayed for years, acquiring new customers became easier, and marketing costs declined. She wasn't chasing the newest trend, she was solving a growing demographic problem. That simple shift transformed a small service into a scalable business. Most people think retirement communities make money only through housing. In reality, they support entire local economies. Imagine a wheel where the retirement community sits in the center and dozens of businesses connect like spokes. Landscaping companies, food suppliers, transportation providers, fitness instructors, technology consultants, laundry services, maintenance contractors, entertainment companies, healthcare providers, and security firms all benefit from serving these facilities. You don't have to own a retirement community to profit from its growth. Sometimes, supplying an expanding industry is even more profitable than competing inside it. That lesson applies to nearly every aging-related business opportunity. Many people assume artificial intelligence will eliminate caregiving jobs. The opposite is more likely. Picture AI acting as an assistant holding a flashlight rather than replacing the person doing the work. Smart scheduling, medication reminders, remote monitoring, predictive health alerts, voice assistants, and automated documentation help caregivers become more efficient without replacing empathy, trust, or personal relationships. Businesses combining technology with human service can often serve more clients while improving quality. The winners won't be those replacing people, they'll be those helping professionals care for more seniors safely and effectively. That creates an enormous competitive advantage for early adopters. Before starting or buying a business in this space, ask 5 simple questions. First, does the service solve a recurring problem? Second, will demand naturally increase as the population ages? Third, can customers subscribe instead of making one-time purchases? Fourth, can referrals come from healthcare providers, families, or community organizations? Finally, can the business expand into related services over time? Imagine these 5 filters stacked like a pyramid. The more filters a business passes, the stronger its long-term potential becomes. Suddenly, ordinary service businesses begin looking like extraordinary investment opportunities. That perspective changes how you see the entire economy. The biggest opportunity isn't one specific business, it's understanding where the population is headed before everyone else does. America's aging population will influence healthcare, housing, transportation, technology, financial services, home improvement, recreation, nutrition, and countless other industries for decades. Entrepreneurs who recognize these demographic shifts today position themselves ahead of the crowd instead of chasing yesterday's trends. Think of demographics as tomorrow's business map already printed today. Those who read it early gain a powerful advantage. And if this video changed how you think about finding business opportunities, the next step is discovering which businesses are poised to thrive because artificial intelligence and an aging population are transforming the economy at the same time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.